Hello world. I hope this video finds everybody doing good under the sound of my voice. I hope it finds you blessed and highly favored. And if you woke up to see today, I hope you thank God for today. And we gonna live it day by day. Hello world. Today I want to touch on the topic I chose. Give me my flowers while I'm living. And I chose the topic because sometimes we can overlook some things that people do while they're here on the land of living, and we tend to God or put it on our heads when they pass or they go on to be with God. And I chose the topic because, I do know that people, we tend to do that a lot. And I could be guilty of it myself. That's why I try to practice treating a person the way that I want to be treated. And I always want to, if a person means something to me, I always want to check on them and try to do things for them while they're here. And out the blue, I may just call them and let them know and express the love that I have for them. And I chose the topic because sometimes, man, we can be moving in a way. I know life can send us on a loop and have us caught up in certain areas. But I do know that if that person means something to you, you're supposed to express it. And you're supposed to express it as much as possible. Because, when they going on to be with God, you can't tell them how you really felt, or you can't give them no flowers, because if you gave them to them, even when they pass, they can't wake up and smell the roses. So I chose the topic because, I see where a person can be like living life and go through life. And a person might be like, he may not even acknowledge some of the good things that the person did. And when he passed or he go on to glory, that's when we can go back far. We may go back to childhood, and what I'm trying to express though is that, why we can't notice those things about that individual while they still here. Why we can't just thank them for some of the many things they did for us while they on the land of the living. Because, when they pass, you can't express how you really felt or tell them the good things that they did for you. And I do know that, when they pass, we can go way back. We can reflect on a lot of many different things that they did for us. But we don't acknowledge them while they're here on earth. And that's important to do that, man, because like when a person did some things for you, and I do know that sometimes we get caught up, but I do know that sometimes we can tend to forget the many things that people probably did for us, how they stood in the gap, or how they just told us encouraging words, or how they just put smiles on our face. And then we moving and doing our own things, we could easily forget. But when he passed or he going on to God and calling him on to glory, that's when, like I said, you can go back far as elementary school, and you're going to come to different situations, going to probably, present itself. But we don't want to not notice, know it, be knowledgeable of the things that the person did for us while they still living. And I said, give me my flowers while I'm still living, because I want my flowers now. I want you to tell me how I looked out for you, how I stood in the gap for you, or how I just uplift you, how I put a smile on your face, or just to give me my, the credit while I'm here, and my ears are here to even hear it, or my eyes are even there to even visualize it. And the point I'm making is because if you give me my flowers while I'm laid up in the casket, I can't raise up out the casket and smell the flowers, because I'm full of embalming fluid. I can't even move. I don't even know I'm there my own self. So, I stress this because, you want to give the person their flowers while they're still living. You want to acknowledge some of the many things that they did for you while they're still living. And, because sometimes we could get up and we could be getting to moving around and doing our own things, and we could forget about some of the things that people really did for us. If it's even something as simple as putting a smile on our face, or a memorable time, but that's why I say, give me my flowers while I'm still living, because when I'm dead and gone, I can't wake up and smell the flowers. Because, if the flowers, if you present them even in my casket, I'm not even going to know they're there, because, I'm going on to glory. Because, it's like, I can't really smell the flowers if you give them to me then. So give me my flowers while I'm still living, so I can really just take a little smell of that flower and see exactly what it smells like, And the point I'm making is, you want to acknowledge some of the things that people did for you while they're here. And when they're gone, you won't have ill feels, and you will know that they knew how you felt about them. And and because you got the flowers, you gave them the flowers while they were still on the land of the living. So you ain't got to show up at the funeral site talking about bringing a flower. because they gonna have a lot of arrangements come to my funeral, but hey, I ain't gonna even know they there. You know, 'cause I'm gonna be going on with the maker. That's the point I'm making. And I just want to stress it to somebody, man, because you know, if somebody did something for you, you don't want to wait till he gone to try to express how you felt, because he no longer here. He can't even hear that, nor can he visualize the flowers that you sent to the funeral or whatever. You know, but it's like, I just want to make this point plain, because you know, you want to give that person the flowers while they're here. You know, so they can smell the roses, man. Smell whatever flower that you chose to give them while they were on the land and living. Because when they gone, they gone. And, you know, just food for a thought. I thought I'd drop this on somebody because, you know, give me my flowers while I'm still living. You know, I like to take a good smell of the flower while I'm here. You know, but if I did anything incredible for you while I was here, I would like to acknowledge it while I'm still in the land of living. Because like I said, when I'm gone, I'm gone. You know, and just food for a thought, and I thought I'd drop this on somebody. I thought somebody needed it, and I want to encourage somebody to do something different than what you did yesterday. I want you to call somebody and check on somebody you hadn't checked on in a while. You might have to give them some flowers while they're still here. And I always say that the world is not centered around you. You have to deny yourself for someone else. That's the only way this thing gonna work. And I want to encourage everybody listening in to take God everywhere you go, and everywhere you go, everybody to see God in you. And I always say, keep your eyes on the prize, which is Him, and be blessed. Till the next time.